Good morning. It is day 2 here in Aberdeenshire, and today I'm off to explore the rest of this reserve. Let's see what we can discover. So I've arrived at Rattray Head. I'm a little bit disappointed because the part of the reserve that I really wanted to explore was right by the Loch, which is these hides here. But unfortunately there's some sort of rally or something on in the airfield today, so only people that are participating in the rally are allowed to go through the airfield. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that. So I've come down to Rattray Head instead, which is kind of on the outskirts of the reserve. This is the only part of the reserve that I've ever been to before. It's an absolutely phenomenal place to go for walks and for landscape photography, which is why I've been here before. I do hope over the next 2 weeks to come here one morning for sunrise, to take sunrise shots. I'm going to obviously give you a wee taster and hint of how beautiful this place is today, because I'm about to go for a walk along the beach and the sand dunes to see what I can discover. I'm a little bit gutted. I'll have to save those hides for another day. So I'm not here today to shoot landscape images, but while I am here, I just thought I'd give you a wee sneak peek into one of the locations I hope to come to later this week to photograph the sunrise. Stunning. So I just walked along the beach and I heard all these moaning and wailing noises, and I've just discovered there's a whole island out there full of seals. I'm going to try and get as close to the coast as I can and see if I can get a video of them. There looks like there's so many. So unfortunately I can't get close enough to the seals to get a good photo or a video to show you. Unfortunately my biggest lens only goes up to 300mm and they're a lot further away than that. But even just sitting here and listening to their noises and them speaking to each other, it's so nice. And this is what I like about nature reserves. They're so quiet and you can hear all the different wildlife and animals. And it's lovely. And there's loads of herons going about, sitting in the shallow water and flying over the sea. This is absolutely beautiful. And there's not that many people around despite it being a Sunday. Wow. The seals' wailing noises are getting louder. I don't know if I can pick it up with this microphone. It's so nice to hear. Do you know, one of the other nice things about this beach is it's absolutely full of footprints. Like, you don't normally see this on a beach. The footprints are absolutely everywhere. Wait, I've lost them. Look, footprints everywhere. I know some of the big ones are dogs' footprints, I'm not that silly, but there's literally footprints everywhere. Like, this beach must be like teeming with wildlife at night when there's nobody around. Probably a lot of these footprints are rats, but you never know, some of them might be otters, and obviously quite a lot of birds that go around here. This is so nice, like, absolutely beautiful. Wow, this is phenomenal. Look at these sand dunes. They're huge. I really don't feel like I'm in Scotland right now. And do you know what? When people think of Scotland, they think of the rugged highlands and the west coast, but this is spectacular. I'd highly recommend visiting the Aberdeenshire coast just to see this. Obviously it's been ruined by sports bikers that have been up doing their tricks and everything, but wow, I feel like I'm in the desert. And to top it off, it's absolutely sweating just now. Whew. It is so hot today. I was not expecting this heat. This is phenomenal. since I last filmed the last part of this video. Today I was down at this part of the reserve working and it is absolutely phenomenal. So I thought I have to get down here tonight just to, you know, watch sunset in this beautiful part of the reserve. You've got to go through this really weird, old, abandoned kind of airfield to get here. It's very, I don't know, it's very bizarre, but it is really cool at the same time. And the reason I'm going down here right now is because I think this is a fantastic spot for sunset, just to watch the sun setting with all the nice birds and everything. I'm so excited to get down here, see what I can see, and see if I can get some images, but to show you again how beautiful and how amazing it is to be on a nature reserve, and especially in the evening when it's really quiet, the sun's setting, all the birds are kind of roosting down for the evening. I am so excited right now. So there was no other cars in the car park, so that should mean that I've got this whole hide and reserve to myself. I'm so excited to see what I can see down here. When I was down here this morning, it was absolutely stunning. It's literally like such a hidden gem in the Aberdeenshire countryside. It's just, wow, it is really, really cool. And what a gorgeous night it's turned out to be. The sun is shining, we've got this lovely light. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm just looking forward to seeing what kind of wildlife's going to come out and greet me now. So here we are, we've arrived at the hide, and you know what, this hide is amazing. To me it's like going into a tree house, and I feel almost like I'm in Japan. It's got that kind of feel about it. Just look at this. This is why I love nature reserves. Like, this view is absolutely stunning. Look at this. And you know, the great thing this time around, this is the only place I've been in this video on this nature reserve that I've remembered to take my binoculars with me. But you know what? There's nowhere better that I'd rather have my binoculars right now. So this is why coming to your local nature reserves is so worth it. I've got this whole reserve right now pretty much almost to myself. This view is phenomenal, the sun's beginning to set, I've got heaps of swans out in this loch in front of me, and goodness knows what other creatures I'm going to discover in the coming half an hour. This is absolutely beautiful. Do you know, I'm so happy I came out tonight because I actually wasn't going to. I've had a very long day full of a lot of hard work and I was really, really tired, but after tea I just thought, come on, you're not going to be in this area for long, get out there and enjoy it. And another thing, I never realised that the sun sets at 8 o'clock now. I mean, what is that all about? It only seems like yesterday that it was still light at 10 o'clock at night. So I basically finished my tea and I darted out of the cottage at 7:10. And I've only just arrived here, well, about 10 minutes ago I suppose. It's now 7:30. I've got half an hour until the sun sets and I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it. And if this beautiful view and this beautiful scenery and everything here doesn't encourage you to get out to your local nature reserve, then I don't know what will. There's literally nowhere else in the world I'd rather be right now. I've got the wind rustling through the reeds. I can hear the birds on the loch. This is like so peaceful. Absolutely phenomenal. These places are hidden treasures. They've got so much beauty, and they all play host to different wildlife and different plant species the whole year round. And somewhere like this, it's so vast and it's got so much to offer, and you just never know what you're going to see. And there you have it. What a beautiful evening. So that's the end of another vlog. I'm sorry if you've watched this vlog hoping for some photography, but I have explained before that this channel is not 100% about photography. It's about inspiring you to get out and enjoy the natural world. And although 90% of my videos will be landscape and wildlife photography based, sometimes I've just got to do videos like this. Show you a different side to the outdoors, a different side of things that may inspire you. Plus, locations like this are great for photography. So, you know, if you can be inspired to get down to your local nature reserve, you never know what you might discover and what you might see. Look at that sunset. And you know what? I'm not even going to take a photo of it. Because sometimes when you're in places like this, it's all about enjoying it. And sometimes it's nice just to watch the sunset rather than running around frantically with a camera. And I think a situation like this is definitely worth stopping to enjoy. This is phenomenal. And so, so beautiful. And one last thing, enjoy your local nature reserves. They are places of natural beauty, and the amount of work that goes into conserving these places and making them friendly and natural homes for the wildlife, you know, so much work goes into it. So make the most of them, make sure you visit them, make sure you enjoy them. You never know what you might discover.